Treasure. Okay. Doesn't look much like a treasure in her hand, but it's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. My name is Bernard Fields, and we are back with another trailer reaction to Treasure. I have no idea what this is about. It's gotten a lot of views as far as the trailer, so I think it's well worth us finding out. Let's see.
Ruthie, I'm so glad to see you.
Dad, what happened?
There was problem with suitcase and nice man stick.
No, in New York at the airport.
I went to McDonald's for the hunger.
David went to Warsaw to see.
This is my daughter, very famous in New York.
No, I'm a journalist.
Yes, for the rich and the famous.
I talk to famous people. That does not make me famous.
What Jew goes to Poland as tourist?
You and Mom never talked about the past. So I wanted to see where you grew up.
I couldn't sleep. The bed was so lumpy. It's good for the sex, you know, but not for the sleep.
Oh, God.
Don't.
Today you go to Warsaw Ghetto Wall.
I really don't think this is the Warsaw
Things
Ghetto Wall.
parents should never say
Ruthie,
to
the
their
wall
children.
is a wall.
Say the cheese.
Cheese.
The cheese. Stop derailing
She
this
says the
trip.
cheese. Like,
Used
you
to be
guys are
full of
idiots.
people this time
I
of night.
love her. I
Before
love
the
her
Germans
sarcasm.
forced us into the ghetto.
What you and your father do this trip, it is not easy.
Ruthie, if you want to see my old home, I'll show you the house.
Dad, what's wrong?
That teapot and even those cups belong to my mother.
Oh, wow.
Dad, why do we have to leave?
You know, Jews were murdered
Wow.
when they went back to their old houses.
The teapot is yours, which means it's important.
Clearly, you have none of the common sense.
I wonder if the teapot is-
What is so funny? What is so funny? We used to be a family. Then it was just you and me. And now it's just me. At
Wow.
Mom's funeral, you said Mom wouldn't want us to cry. We didn't cry.
But you can cry if you want to.
All the feels. All the feels. Man, it checks off all them boxes. Is it going to get you right here? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Absolutely. Wow. Wow. Man, that golly. I'm speechless. No wonder it has like 1.2 million views at this point. Man, like if you have a heart for a good film, this is the one. This is definitely the one. But I will say, I'm thinking now that the treasure, the contents of that bag, hopefully it's the teapot. You know, because that looks like that's the quest. That's what draws them together, like the catalyst. Besides there just being, oh, we're going to this home, and we're just visiting, just so you could kind of see where your dad grew up at, where your mom and dad, once used to live, and then all of a sudden it's like we moved, we left things behind, and then years later you come back and it's like that used to be my mom's, like that teapot and the cups. Oh, I could only imagine if I was in that guy's shoes, I would be like, yo, this is kind of mine. Like this means something to me. Can I have it? Can I take it back? Now, if I was on the opposite side of the table and somebody has said that to me, without question, it is yours. And a matter of fact, go through the house and tell me if there's anything else that you see from your childhood, that belong to you. You can have it, because man, it is nothing like being able to reach back and hold on to a piece of memorabilia that belonged to a loved one. You know, I recently just had a documentary that released about a month and a half ago, and I had a piece of memorabilia there, amongst many other pieces that were brought from other people. But I had one in particular that was a sign that was a part of this historic building, and people haven't seen it in decades. It was sitting in my garage for about 10 years. And then I finally pulled it out. I restored it, spray painted it, and all that type of stuff. And when I pulled it out, when I brought it out, and then I unveiled it, the people were like, "Oh my gosh, like that's the sign, like, oh my goodness." And I told them the story behind it. And the people that had it after we had left that place, they were going to throw it away. So I decided to go ahead and grab it because it means something. And I'm sure that there are people out there that can attest to that as well and say like, yeah, there are things in my life that you may look at and be like, what's so special about it? Oh, words can't even explain, and there is no price to put on it. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to this trailer reaction. If you haven't already, please leave a comment down below. Share with me one of your stories, something small that means a lot to you. Like, what is it that you treasure that you would go to the ends of the world to obtain and possibly steal back from those who may have taken it, regardless of how they got it? It's yours. It's yours. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Leave a comment, like I said before. Subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell because I drop frequently. And remember to always put forth your best. Like we always say, peace in, guys, and confusion out.